Picture this. It's Sabbath morning or Sunday morning. You go to church in the morning. The speaker stands up to speak. The sermon starts so well. In the process, he says, "Church, I want you to vote for this person." You get confused. Am I in a political rally or in church? That confusion has escalated across different regions of this country. And many people are wondering what is going on. And that's why today, I just wanted to learn something on what the religious leaders are doing. The clergy have sided with the politicians. And of course, this has brought debates across. The question that we ask, should the clergy align themselves politically? Or should they be an example and a foundation of a great ethical morals in our society? My name is Oyugi, and today I want to talk about the church and politics in Kenya. And just as you know, we are students, and one thing stands out critically for us. Well educated, we are well informed, we are the voice of the voiceless, and we have to speak out. We have to make things right. And this is the time because the energy is also there. And if we don't, it will affect us in our education, it will affect us in our job searching, it will affect us in the leadership of the future. And today, I just want us to focus on 4 key areas that are very key in terms of guidance on what needs to be done. Biblical principles, very key for us. Number 2, Constitution of Kenya, which is a guide for us. Number 3, the scholars, the academic point of view. What do scholars say? What research has been done? Number 4, what do we have as a society ethically to guide us through? And for this purpose, it is very, very important that we know what we need to do and what we need to choose as students. Students, we choose this purpose because we have to be aware so that we stand up and say the right things and also guide our religious leaders on what they need to do, because that is what defines moral conscience. That is what defines what we need to do as a people. Not acting as actors, but doing the right things. And because we face all these problems across, we know how the clergy confuses the church. We know the clergy people have a lot of followers. And once they say something that is contradicting or controversial in a way, it confuses the whole process. And that's why we have to come in. And truth be told, there are clear evidences, pure clear evidences, through the support of the media, through the scholarly writings. For instance, the writings of Clifford of 2009, which is given us once that a political realignment with religion distorts the morals of the society. And of course, if we do all these things, and the Bible says, if you read the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 24, it says, no one, not even one person, can serve 2 masters. And that's where we stand. Our constitution also gives us a lot, by the way. Just to let us know, our constitution in Article 8 says there shall be no state religion in Kenya. That is a constitution in 2010. And Article 27 also talks about equality and equity for everyone. And as much as there is equality and equity, we cannot realign ourselves as a church with the state. And of course, Article 23 also talks about this freedom of expression. All this defines who we really are. And one thing that stands out for us that we need to look for right now, what is the solution? What is the way forward? What do we do? We have to give what we call the prophetic voice. A voice that helps us define our future. We must create a moral leadership amongst ourselves, and we can only do that when we stand up to speak. Of course, we must also bring ourselves together as a people, as a nation, to make things right with everyone. That is very, very key. Now, based on the biblical teachings that we have, is very, very important. And I would like us to just think of these biblical principles. For instance, the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 17, tells us that Christ says that give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God give God's. We understand there must be, in every country, there must be a church and there must be a government. But they don't connect together. From the theological point of view, theological side, insights, I want to refer to us on some of the theologians who gave wisdom to the world that we have in today. And one of them is Ellen White. Ellen White says, and this was written way back, that when a politician joins the state, then the society becomes distorted. We have to take off that. We have to do away with that. And I want us to look at the two different paths that we might get in the future, even in the near future, just in 5 years or 10 years' time, if it's not 50 or even 100 years to come. If the church does not put us on the right path, and then fate will kill us. If the church does not fix itself right now, what will come ahead of us will be bad. And that is the truth. So there is a positive future and there is a negative, depending on the choices that you make today. In conclusion, allow me to say this. We have the opportunity today to talk about the things that are happening. The church has the opportunity to speak out about politics, to fight for those who are being demoralized, to fight for the rights of everyone. And of course, our constitution does not go against the Bible. Our constitution does not go against the moral ethics of our societies. The church must stand up and indicate the right direction, but not realign themselves with the wrong side. Because with that, we shall have lost trust, we shall have lost everything that we have, even our faith, to the people of the church. Thank you very much, and I appreciate every moment, and be blessed as you walk the path, as we do what is right for our country, from the political point of view, from the religious point of view. God bless you.